Get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Let's fucking go. To everybody joining, just grab a drink, cause we guarantee the show's gonna stink. But we're happy you joined this nightmare. You came for this shit, so pull up a chair. Before we light this dumpster fire, fueled by failure and desire, let's show these losers sad and tired, washed up freaks that no one hired. Welcome to the Losers Lounge. We're all here to fuck around. We're loud and dumb in every way, walking jokes that are here to stay. Just sit back and relax. Hell yeah! Blue collar's back with a whiskey grin, a hopeless loser that can never win. Drinks all night until his tears run dry, wakes up alone and still wonders why. He's such a loser. Here comes to Benzo, who's baked as hell. He rambles too much with nothing to tell. Raid in his fridge, then fades away. Somehow he sleeps the entire day. He's truly retarded. We got Critic L, the voice of gloom. He talks like death just left the room. His words can make the air so dry. Listening to him, you'll wanna die. Get to the point. Now here's Proctophile, digital fiend, the grossest man you've ever seen. His search history will make you sick. He's a real creep that's falling thick. He's fucking gross. This sick bastard truly scares us all. He cackles when he sees a bum crawl. Seeing things burn makes him feel alive. Loving it when the filth doesn't survive. He's a real sick fuck. Finally, this inside man is a mysterious prick. He's a background loser who thinks he's slick. Been in 100 films and no one cares. Like Hollywood herpes, he spreads everywhere.
Oh shit! Oh, what happened? That sucks. Yeah, our fucking it just died. Shit. Sorry. As soon as inside man,
Just getting on some happen. Well,
what just happened? God damn it,
We're
man!
just getting up to the epic inside.
I know,
Man
really.
roast
Yeah,
as well.
hold on a
What the
second.
hell?
Let me finish that. Because I can fast forward it. Damn, it's fucked up. Hold up, I'll reset. It's only 3 minutes in. I can fast forward that. I'm pissed off because he just entered too.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here.
Get your
Ah, fuck! I'll do it after. You know what? After, yeah.
yeah, it doesn't give you a
Fuck,
fucking
man.
fast forward button, does it?
I literally just press. Oh, fucker. Anyway, as soon as he enters,
The inside man, he gets to eat his movies, and he knows
I know,
about
yeah.
that feels.
just because I had Darth Vader choke me saying he's fucking useless too. Yes,
and you
afterwards
bullshit
we
the
do
fuck
it.
up about Italian films from the 70s no one cares about. There we go. There we go. There we go.
I blame
Yeah,
Next
we
as
love
well.
you inside, man. Really, we don't.
Yeah, we will do after. So yeah, because like so last week I know Luke and Al had head out real quick, so I spent a good couple hours talking to Inside Man. But my son got the I guess the dishonor or whatever you want to call it for hanging out with him. But he asked Christian, like, Christian, what's a film you haven't seen? So he's like, you know, I really haven't seen Reign of Fire. I forgot it came out in 2002.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, and like I'll tell you one thing, guys. I rewatched last night and making the intro and stuff. I'm surprised because considering 2002, the CGI is fucking good. I mean, this is really good CGI for 2002. I'm like, I mean, I thought it was like 2014 or something, or I forgot the exact year, like 2010. But no, for a film that's 23 years old, the dragon effects are fucking great in this movie.
Do you know?
I've
I
not
think.
seen
Do
this film in 20 years.
you know? I think it is. I think you know, in the early days, they were really making the effort. They really knew how to.
Probably, yeah.
You know, to really kind of please a crowd, and there was definitely more effort put into it because it was a relatively new kind of technology, really.
Yeah.
Even though it was already, you know, maybe 10 years old or so. But it was sort of refined then. But
Yeah.
now it's you know, it's pretty passé, really.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, but even like you look at the Lord of the Rings trilogy, the ball right to this day still looks fantastic. But I think they're smart when you're watching this film. The dragons, they don't show them a lot, and I did notice too. The dragons, some are practical, so like they definitely mixed, and that's the thing. They mix practical with CGI, and when they do use dragons, they're 99% at nighttime, so they don't show them. I think you only see basically the one dragon during daytime for maybe seconds at a time. They're very smart to have it, and of course, it would look dated by some today's standards, but overall, this film does not look cheap. It looks like I'll look up the budget later, but yeah, this film. I do think at the time people weren't sure how to take it. I do think the past 20 years, people like really like this film. I do. I've always said it's just a stupid, I mean, for most part, kind of a cheesy popcorn action flick, but it actually has some more layers to it than I expected. And of course, McConaughey, man, you see McConaughey with his shirt off, that fucker was hitting the gym for this movie. He is ripped in this movie, man. Even my kid, he's like, damn, Dad, he's like, that's Matthew McConaughey. I'm like, yeah, he's like, he's fucking jacked. I'm like, yeah, he put some muscle on, man.
I think this might be one of McConaughey's best movies from the 2000s. That was, I think the Sahara was good. But it's been a long time since I've seen that one.
Yeah, let's say did fail. Of course, yeah, we'll get into the stats later. But yeah, so it's tight little hour, 40-minute film, nothing complex. It's a very simple movie, but sometimes I just want simple films. So, but yeah, here we go. Start the intro right here, Touchstone Pictures, and bam. So we should see it line up right there. Yeah, Reign of Fire. See them copy load up, Touchstone Pictures. Oh yeah, so let's see, it's almost done. But yeah, I had this happen, Gary. So I told Luke and Al this. I got hit with a YouTube bot because like I did my intro and I showed Commando, the gearing up scene with Commando, and YouTube said I got flagged for live streaming with firearms, and I'm like, wait, what? No, I didn't. So of course, off the bat, I put the appeal process, right? Then after 2 hours, it says, hey, we checked your appeal process and we still determined that you were live streaming firearms. So then I got in contact with a live person. I spent like an hour with chat. So listen, go back and look at my video, right? I used footage from the film Commando, which I've used Predator, I've used freaking Terminator, True Lies, et cetera. I've used that clip multiple times, but I got to notice it wasn't blocked. It said like at first it was straight up deleted. Like, hey, we took your stream down. We deleted your stream. And I'm like, you deleted my entire fucking stream? Like, what? And so I fought it, but I finally got the resolution today. They put it back up there. So yeah, we did find out that we made a mistake. Oh, you guys made a mistake, but we made a mistake and your video was fine. But like, it's funny. I was like, I used footage from the film Commando. Nobody, it's not like, you know, Luke or Al or fuck have AK-47s and they're shooting stuff off. Like it's, you guys are off camera. Like
the intro has people shooting the shit out of each other. Why? I've not been flagged once. Oh, Isabella Scorupco. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, what happened to her, man? What happened to her? She was gorgeous. She was great in GoldenEye.
I don't know what happened to her. I mean, I haven't seen her recently, so what are you trying to say?
Yeah. No, she looks good for her age still, though, from last time I saw her. But fucking hell, Gerard Butler as well.
mean, she's 55. I mean, seeing current pictures, she's
She's still.
I
banging,
think
man. She's
you're just
still
an
banging.
asshole. That's all it is. he said, "Sure, what happened to her? It's been 20 years, you dick."
Oh, you know me so well, Blue.
But yeah, this was Gerard Butler this is pre 300 because 300 was 2006.
Yep.
Yeah.
And of course, Christian Bale. This is before Christian Bale. Even Bale, you can tell like Bale is Bale. First, he's 200 pounds, and he's 110, and goes up and down. But he's in pretty good shape in this film. So
Yeah, this would be a few years before The
He was
Machinist.
still-
So
yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, he was still an actor just starring in stuff. He'd already done like Empire of the Sun in the 80s. He did like Little Women.
look,
and he did,
Adrian Biddle worked on this film.
Yes, he did. Yeah. I think this was what sort of prompted it, really, because of obviously V for Vendetta, and we were talking about aliens and everything last week. I think this was
Did
kind
you
of.
guys
true.
see the news? V for Vendetta TV series
Oh,
coming
yeah.
from James Gunn.
So like, yeah. Well, I've been
I
trying.
missed it, man. I've been
Trying to pop out some more YouTube shorts because I figured they're just 1 minute a day. But yeah, I popped it out and I said, the comic book and the movie was so close to the comic. They could change a few things here and there as you always do. But it's like the movie is so accurate to the comic. Like what could a TV show add? Usually the point is adding. And first thing I'm thinking is like, well, we remember the Watchmen TV show, how that was compared to the film, right? And that's all I can think is, boy, and of course, V for Vendetta, make that now in 2025, 2026. Boy, I can't imagine all the fucking political.
Yeah, I
messaging.
read it. Yeah,
Oh, dude, the entire
wow.
thing is going to be a Trump allegory. The
Oh,
entire
Christ.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
the whole
gonna
thing.
be-
The whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've recorded a
Yes,
video
it's called
earlier about it. I've
capitalism.
not put it up yet.
Yep. I'm sure it was like
This might be the only film. This might be the only film I've seen where Christian Bale uses his English accent, apart from Empire of the Sun, of course.
Wow, no way.
Every other time I've seen him play, American.
American, yeah. I mean, well, he knows where the better country is. That's why. So.
Yeah. I think back in the 2000s, have you seen his interviews in the 2000s? He actually conducts the interview in an American accent as well. It's like
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
back in the early days.
Yeah, I do think he's a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? I'll not say,
What,
but Dick comes close to it, I think.
You think he's too much of a diva, Gary? Because I mean, I've heard.
Yeah, I think he is.
He's
A lot of
definitely-
actors are
Well,
like
you
that, aren't they? It's the precious
I know,
few
but that
aren't,
little
but-
rant he did on Terminator Salvation, I think he was justified a little bit. I mean, the guy was practically walking into the shots all the fucking time, wasn't he?
The thing was,
yeah.
the thing about that was that it was actually the director of photography. This is
Oh, wow.
one of the above the line crew, one of the senior crew. This wasn't, they said it was all this about, it was a lighting guy. It was a guy, doing the lighting and everything. It was, but cinematographer or director of photography or lighting cameraman, that's what they do. They have to adjust the lights and lamps in accordance to the shot, and whether that's done during the shot or not, it depends on what the director and the DOP is going for.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, we're talking about an actor who's not an inexperienced actor, not somebody who hasn't been on set. He knows exactly how things work on set.
Yeah.
And his excuse was, oh yeah, he was just having a bad day. I'm sorry, but you can't have a bad day with a director of photography. He's the guy that's actually making you look good.
The
Yeah.
problem with a lot of these actors is, and there's a certain amount of pretentiousness on their part, is that they get so
Definitely.
deep into the role that
Yeah.
they're sort of like almost, and again, it's kind of pretentious, but almost transforming themselves into
Also,
another person. They'd say,
over
and
here-
they get taken out of that by what happens around them. That's probably,
And these fire effects, just also too, we mentioned films, tight 90 minutes film basically, but like we are only we're fucking 6 minutes in. They go right into the film. There's no bullshit, no explanation. He's already seen a fucking dragon. In fact, the dragon spit in his face too, which they actually talk about later on, which I thought that was a pretty cool thing where they mentioned the dragons, like they create fires. They have two different glands in their mouths with how they mix, like basically it's like napalm.
Yeah.
But But yeah, I mean, these guys get really fucking into it, man. The dragons are like, and right there, you see a dragon. You only see a dragon for like 3 seconds, and it's also at nighttime, so that helps with the CGI.
Yeah.
Can you beat the Insider Man? He's remember we watching.
Mhm.
Well, it is, but how many actors? The problem is like these guys, they're good at their job on camera, but off camera they're fucking divas, or they have like a lot of attitude problems, and it happens more
Don't
often
see
than
Alice
not.
Krieg in that many films either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the thing with Christian Bale is I don't think I've ever heard of him have another outburst like that since Terminator Salvation. I don't know, maybe he has sort of calmed down a bit because he's been
Yeah.
doing
I think
some
he's
good
just one of
stuff.
those
Hey, Nadia.
transformative actors.
Oh shit.
But then
think
again,
he's-
working on Terminator Salvation, I'll be pissed off too.
True.
Mind you, I mean, all he's got to do is look at the paycheck, and then he shouldn't be
Yeah.
that pissed off.
Yeah.
I'm sure
But
Nadia's
he's just one of those guys. Every single role he takes on, he gets really into it. I think
Actually,
he's just super
you know,
intense.
since
He
Nadia,
doesn't
since
walk
Nadia has
about
a,
with
He was just being a bit of a cock.
I said since Nadia has a horror channel. I mean, technically,
Right.
this film definitely has. It's definitely there's a lot of horror elements in this film. And these dragons are fucking terrifying in this film.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it feels
I
kind of
mean, they're
sci-fi,
big
but
and everything. They're imposing.
yeah. You've seen this? Oh my god, I'm proud of her. Yeah, Nadia, and again too, you see a dragon just real quick, couple seconds climbing up there, and it flies away. But just, I mean, off the bat, you see dragons. These things are not nice. These are fucking terrifying creatures.
Mm, mm.
You know,
Yeah,
I remember this
I
film
don't
not
have much
getting a
memory
lot
in
of
this.
press. I mean, it was basically word of mouth that got me to notice this movie.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nadia, we'll get into later. The budget and box office. This film did not do good at the box office. I think people just weren't. They just, I don't know. It's weird because I've seen worse cheesy action films, but yeah, it just didn't. People weren't feeling it.
It's a shame because you know it's now one of those movies that has developed a pair of legs, and you know it seems to be
I would say so. Yeah.
you know running and running and running. You know it's a very very well respected movie now. It's just a
People
shame
love it.
that
I
it
mean,
was mistimed.
There'll be a
Yeah,
hell of a
you
lot
get
of
a lot of,
people who just don't know this movie exists. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
you
Yeah.
didn't get a lot of
Yeah.
praise either there. I mean, I remember the views weren't so very kind to it, but
Yeah.
people loved it anyway, and it's
Yeah.
said it's
I like
got
to
a
this
bit of a
exposition basically by Christian Bale's character. He's like, first off, how fast they are, but he's like, there wasn't one or two. It's like there were millions of these fucking things. That's the thing. I mean, it's like a species that burned the dinosaurs to dust. Like, damn.
It's weird seeing Christian Bale speak a bit cockney.
Got you a clean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out Empire of the Sun. That is a fucking good one. That's another one I
Mm.
need to watch again because it's been
Yeah.
a while.
It's a good film, really good film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? That might be my Hidden Gems review one day because I need to watch it again though.
Mm.
But this is pretty good. Exposition is always good when it's like during the opening credits or newspaper clippings, shit like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it packs
Just
in
to
a
give you
lot
that
of information.
post-apocalyptic, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Because as he says,
Overview.
he's like every time we kill fucking 100 more spawn. Okay, even nukes at this point. Nukes, and anybody who's in the military knows that when you nuke yourself, you're doing more destruction to your own country than you're hurting
Mhm.
them. And it's like even he says right there, the more we kept nuking our fucking cities, we're helping them. And the problem is these things are fucking outnumbering us. They're fast, they're lethal, and we keep killing them, but there's too fucking many. And I like that sense of dread where it's like and even he was saying that they're waiting for the world to repopulate itself because the premise of this film is now 10 years later, 20 years later, all the resources are gone. It's almost like fucking Terminator. I mean, you figure how many cows and sheep when you have millions of dragons, they're wiping out the fucking food sources. You can't grow
Mhm.
crops. This is truly this is a pure Fallout situation. So Rain of Fire, let's see, budget box office.
Christian Bale doing his Jason Statham,
Yeah.
Mm.
channeling his inner Statham.
Okay, and
You
again,
still see a little bit of his American accent come out a bit because he was down there for quite a while, wasn't he?
that could be true too. Like, as Nick was saying, remember we had like a lot of fantasy Dungeon Dragon movies. Could have been like an overflux of fantasy. I mean, in 2002 though, I don't know. But let's see.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that, I mean, what 2002? By that time, we'd already had the third Jurassic Park movie, hadn't we?
Yeah.
So I think maybe there was a little bit of you know, sort of big beast fatigue, perhaps.
Mm.
Jurassic Park 3. Let's see. That came out in 2001. Yeah, that just came
Yeah.
out. And see, Dungeons and Dragons film just came. Dungeons and Dragons was actually 2000. So that did come out before this. It could have been Fatigue. But yeah, shockingly, and looking at right now too, the stats, the budget for this film was only, I mean, again, by today's standards, but 60 million. And this film looks like, I would say it looks better, looks goddamn good for a $60 million film.
Yeah, it really does. It looks like, you know, at least 3 times the budget. I mean, if this was now, you know, we're talking probably about 4 or 5 times that budget at the very least.
Yeah, I mean, because these sets they're building, like you really get a fucking sense of like this is the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, has this director done any more stuff though? Because he's got a good look to everything. You know, he really seems to have been very resourceful in you know, the budget he had. Well,
first he did the X-Files film, which was okay, but then basically he did Lecture, which Lecture is that he did Rain of Fire. After he kind of just like, you know, went away for a while. I mean, he did the Pamela Anderson film, but yeah, that's all he's really done, really.
It wasn't the Tommy Lee Pamela Anderson film, was it?
No, it was actually a solo film by her.
But this really is proof of what the advantages of having a great director of photography, you know, in Adrian Biddle.
Yeah.
And you're using a lot of like lesser known faces. I mean, Christian Bale wasn't like a big A-list back then, though, was he?
No, I'd say he was known, but not like, I mean, not like Batman known. And so just like Gerard Butler was in a couple of things. I mean, but just until he hit 300s, put him on the map, man.
Yeah, it was obviously Matthew McConaughey who was the biggest star. Right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. At 2002. Yeah. I do like the setup in Quinn. He's just his attitude and just like, you know, they're barely scraping by. I mean, shit. Just that whole fuck sense of fucking dread, man.
Everyone's got these dusty trench coats on because if it's an apocalypse, you got to wear a dusty trench coat because it looks cool.
Yeah. I draw about being Creed. He's like, you know, I'm your best friend sometimes, even I don't like you.
I don't know why, but I always like it when people just sort of have these like dusty fucking.
Here's movies for these guys. Look, they're
this made me laugh. Because this seems right. This would seem right as well, wouldn't they? All the films have been burned to dust, so they have to try and recreate the movies in their fucking memories.
Yeah. You killed my father. Oh no, from the Black Knight with the red sword. I see his hand do. He's just like this.
Yeah.
I just keep going back to Jane Silent Bob. George Lucas going to sue somebody.
Yeah, so basically gone way back as well. This is what people used to fucking do before movies or was invented, wasn't it? Just create stories and act them out.
Of course, you see the kids' audible gasp.
They get sucked into the story.
Well, of course, that's something Gary knows back in that generation. People, I mean, definitely, I mean, I'd say like 90s and above, people don't understand like how. I mean, I wasn't alive when episode 4 came out or A New Hope came out, or The Empire Strikes Back. I was one, but like how much of a massive like reveal for cinema that was. That fucking his father's Vader, like the whole planet lost their shit, man.
Like, have you
ever seen those clips of like kids watching that scene for the first time? It is amazing. It's just it always kind of reminds me when I first experienced that ending because
that's like a little prayer.
Yeah, so it's building law here already.
Of course, this will get a sequel nowadays. You notice there's lack of diversity in this group. That'll be a big thing. Oh, it's gonna be made in 2025 because there's not enough representation from these kids.
That's the whole idea, you know, the society continuing, you know, the post-apocalyptic landscape as well.
Yeah, they've basically gone back to like medieval times a little bit, haven't they?
Yeah. That's a good point, actually. I mean, it's, you know, because obviously, you know, dragons are kind of a, you know, a medieval myth, and you know, so it kind of makes perfect sense, really, doesn't it? You know, going back to
when most of the machinery has been reduced to dust from all the fucking nukes and fire from the dragons as well, then of course you're going to go back to the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's makes scary as well. Besides just the dragons being a threat, we at some point the government. It's not just this is a global threat. This wasn't just like
Yeah.
England or America. No, the whole fucking planet.
Yeah.
So like, and every government at that point they get desperate. What we do? Fucking start nuking the bastards, and then all the at time period still fighter jets, naval warfare. But yeah, I mean, the only thing left is a fucking whole planet full of just ruins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember playing the game to this as well. It wasn't great, but it was kind of cool that you got to play as either both the humans or the dragons.
Yeah, that was your favorite part. I get to be the dragon, eating, murdering all the homeless people because now everyone's homeless technically. So
yeah, some of the migrants as well because they don't really technically have homes, do they? I mean, hotels at homes are just a place for them to squat in, so they count as homeless.
Now all the homes are burnt. So now that every home is burnt, everyone's homeless. So he's my God, for him it's like a buffet.
Yeah, it's like they've just gone into they've just looked for any place they could find, like castles, and they're even happily to sleep in dungeons because it's a place for beds, isn't it?
That's something in people like as you get older, you start realizing as well that the biggest problem for people is just resources, and it's like food and shelter and trying to stay alive. But what do you plan on eating? Yeah, I mean, as I said, there's nowhere. It's like cans of food and storage will eventually run out. But if you're not producing new crops and obviously new animals, because all the fucking dragons are eating everything, you are just these people are they're starving to death.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the biggest resource would be clean water, drinking water at least. That was, that's really it, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's basically the road, but with dragons.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it is, there's nothing that really that sort of differentiates this or any other post-apocalyptic movie from each other. It's just the individual stories within those post-apocalyptic movies that, a post-apocalyptic movie is a post-apocalyptic movie. But it's the situations, the circumstances, and the characters. Those are the things that distinguish them. And, perhaps some of them are retellings of each other, but a lot of them are very, very good retellings of each other. They're variations on a thing.
28 days later is basically I Am Legend in a way.
Yeah, it's if you've read the book of Day of the Triffids, it's actually almost identical to Day of the Triffids. It's a complete lift straight off the page of the Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. But I Am Legend, oh my God! I mean, I recently reread the book, throughout throughout October. There's a few go-to books that I have, and that was one of them.
Yeah,
I'd forgotten how great that book is. It's just an amazing piece of work, and that's a great post-apocalyptic movie.
Yeah,
great post-apocalyptic story. No, I can't really say about the movie. I think it's terrible.
Which one? There's been about 3.
Yeah, there has. Yeah.
So there's not been a really good version of a good movie version. Another BBC did one years ago.
The Omega Man. It was the Omega Man.
Yeah, Omega Man. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like what, 70s?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was early 70s. I think.
Now, just curious, you guys look over this is taking place in England. We have like all the crops they're barely edible and stuff, and it's all rainy and dour. Isn't that just like England? Normally, it's just always dour and rainy and depressing.
There's nothing. I mean, you're looking at normal England, let alone post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it literally look outside my window. Just looks like this.
So easy to shoot in England as a post-apocalyptic landscape. It really is. Yeah.
I mean, this is just a gravel pit somewhere with all the mining equipment. This actually exists. They didn't have to build any of this shit.
That's probably why it looks so authentic, right? Because it's like,
you just need to just find a camera, man, something like that. I'm filming an apocalyptic movie there. That's it.
Just go to Sheffield and set up a camera. Job done.
What's a hole? What's a fucking hole?
I think some of the fire effects in this are absolutely among the best I think I've seen.
The pyrotechnics in this is great. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that there must be some CG enhancement of the flames and the fire and everything.
Hey, buddy.
But the fire looks great.
It's slowly coming back to me, even though I've not seen this film for 20 years. It's slowly, you sort of.
See,
I'm remembering bits of it now.
Oh, here we go. And again, see, we're only seeing that dragon set for you. It's just 2-second shots, but they had the
You're fucked, mate.
You are
You
dead.
you saw it in the distance.
Yep. I love too is when you first see the Hawk too, the sense of the music building up and the sense of dread looking up like fuck, a dragon's about to come and like this, yeah. And this is pure tech. There's nothing. I mean, these guys don't have rocket launchers or AK-47s. They got pickaxes and stuff. Like they're just all you can do at this point is run. That's it.
But I think what's really interesting is that we don't have to know, whether there's any kind of motive for the dragons, and we don't have to go way back to see how everything started, and it's the world is how it is, and we've been given enough information. We don't need to go for any sort of origins of the situation, or certainly not too deep anyway.
And what's scary too is besides like every time that thing keeps like flying above the fire effects, the fire is instant, but like everything's fucking burning. So these guys just had a bunch of, they probably had like whatever 50 fucking tomatoes. Now they got like 1 or 2 left. Like, yeah, there's all them fucking crops again. Like everything's just burning around you. Like shit, man.
Yeah.
My dad, what do we do? Yep, yeah. That's horrible too, man. Being a parent during your family, Dad, what do we do? I can't save my kid. I just look it up, man. Like,
yeah. I also kind of miss films when they actually used real flames, because you see CGI flames in movies these days, and it just looks. I mean, for example, the latest Frankenstein movie when he burns up the lab with with his monster in it, it looks fake.
Definitely, Dixie, run, yeah.
Good old Zell gel.
Yep. Oh, good old Quinn. Good thing Quinn's got the anti-dragon fire suit. That's like when Creed's got it.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to save you if a dragon breathes on you. I think it just.
Yeah, really. That's the thing we're not sure yet too, because it's like there's different levels of fire. It's like a flamethrower is one sense of heat. How hot is these fuckers blowing the fire? Oh shit! It just landed right in front of them. It's like,
their dragons really do look pretty good for 23 years ago.
Yeah,
they do. They really do.
I love to when you watch
it. It's fucking there.
Yeah, well, see, when it opens his fucking mouth too, you always see the fucking spit. The spit comes out first, then it ignites every single time. They put so much detail into that, which is sick. So because it shows it's mixing the chemicals as it breeds. Every single shot, you always see that quick white mist there, and it's setting it. It's the two chemicals mixing instantly, just turning into fucking flames, and it's breathing it out. I mean, small detail in a sense, but I mean, I appreciate how much work went into the CGI.
Yeah.
Some clever directing work going on as well, making sure that the dragon's not ever in shot for too long.
Exactly. Yeah.
That I think you're absolutely right on, because there's this. You have to have an element of mystery to any kind of monster movie. There has to be. I mean, I know John Carpenter was, quite sort of scathing of certain directors. If you have a monster, just keep on showing the monster. Don't put it in the shadows. And he was quite critical of directors like Ridley Scott and Val Lewton and other monster movie directors. And I'd completely disagree with him. I totally disagree with him. I think he only really sort of adopted that sort of attitude after The Thing, and after the success of The Thing. We got this fantastic beast, and we want to show as much of it as we possibly can.
Yeah,
but I think there's a great deal to be said for drip feeding an audience with these kinds of creatures, with any kind of creature. I really enjoy that. It creates an enormous amount of tension
and practicality as well. I mean, you can just frame the shot and then put the monster in the background to show things like scale and proportion, rather than focusing on the monster all the time. Because the monster isn't anything on its own. You need to show how the monster interacts with the surroundings around it.
Yeah,
that's exactly it. Yeah, exactly right.
I love right here too. Like the talk between these two is like, man, fathers have to bury his kids. Should be all the way around. And he's like, well, if Grizzly should have listened, but Quinn's like, maybe he was right, man. He's like, well, we just lost half our crop, but it's like people, we don't know what to fucking do, man. People are starving. But yeah, guy just lost his fucking kids to dragon fire. Like,
yeah, they're just trying to make it through. They're trying to still keep some little ounce of hope here.
Yeah.
Even though they're becoming more desperate.
That's a good picture, man. Time magazine. See the fucking dragon. That they show the dragons burning, like I'm assuming New York City right there. Yeah, they're getting it too. The choice to authorize the use of nuclear weapons. Yep. Like, yeah, that'll kill them. No, it won't.
I mean, you could even say that this is comparable to something like War of the Worlds, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much.
Yeah,
so.
definitely. Paris in flames, Eiffel Towers in fucking flames. I mean, everything's just like shit.
I mean, to be fair, we're only like 5 years away from that anyway. So,
yeah, really. Young boy survives Inferno. It was him. Which that does play into the film later on, man. So, hey, Richard. Hey, thanks, but so good movie. Also shows the massive culture impact of Star Wars with Bale and Butler reenacting Empire Strikes Back with a Shakespeare play. Cheers, definitely,
dude. Said that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
No, I said that definitely, Richard. As we're talking right now, this film, it's just amazing. The more I'm watching it, mate, for 2002, this does not look like a 2002 film.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's very little that would perhaps date stamp this movie. And what tends to date stamp things more than anything, is technology, vehicles, fashion, haircuts.
Yeah. Mobile phones is a huge one.
A huge one. The unfortunate thing that we have now, today, with the whole DEI thing, that is going to be something that will define a particular generation of movie makers, and that will date stamp them to the extent where they will be binned. They will be confined to the garbage can, and that would be it. I think almost all of what's been produced by studios, almost all of studio output is going to be confined to the garbage can.
That's what people say with the Lord of the Rings trilogy, because they're using terminology that doesn't exist. I mean, obviously it's still basic English, but certain words that, whether you watch Lord of the Rings back in 2000.
Good Lord, that's Alexander Siddig.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sure.
Julian Bashir from Deep Space Nine.
And what's he been into? I've worked on other projects. Hannibal, Deep Space Nine, Skylines. He's been in some films.
He's been in a few things. He was in Game of Thrones as well. I mean, obviously, a series like Deep Space Nine, then you are looking at guaranteed work again. That's we were talking about Andrew Robinson.
24. That's where I knew him from. 24. Okay, I was wondering where I recognize him from. 24, Clash of Titans. Yeah, he's got a pretty big filmography, man.
He married Kira Nerys from Deep Space Nine, Nana Visitor.
Oh, he was recently in Peaky Blinders too. Okay,
that makes sense. Yeah, he's still acting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
his name was Siddig El Fadil. He's actually, his father's extremely famous. But he changed it to Alexander Siddig.
Yeah.
I completely forgot he was in this film.
Here's a little joke for Al. What does Benjamin Sisko have with his meal?
Whatever
Deep Space Wine.
He's the man.
Deep Space Wine. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's an awful joke.
Sorry about that.
Sisko was such a great character and so far ahead of his time, because these days he'd just be like some kind of DEI insert, but back then he wasn't. He was just fucking
good actor for the role. Yeah,
great actor.
He's a legend.
Make a fucking interest. He just gets up just like, you see his arms.
Very, very positive.
Only thing's worse than a dragon. Americans. He's not wrong though.
Never forget.
Connor here though, he looks like a fucking beast. He does.
He does. Yeah, he's very unlike his other roles in this, isn't he?
The first thing Van Zandt says, he just has some whiskey. He's like, "Oh, what a dump, dude! What? The whole fucking planet's been wiped out. What a dump."
I've been tackling dragons way before I was even born.
Yeah, that's how you make a fucking interest, man. McConaughey just walks in.
Yeah.
Bad puns are my job. Yeah, no, it's
like you say, he never really did anything like this again.
Yeah.
I know, because he's always had a little bit of that frat boy, laid boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Charm, hasn't he? But here he's just this total fucking nutcase.
Look at that. It's always kind of funny too how you wear a fucking vest with no sleeves and just showing his arms to just show the whole audience, like, see how fucking big these triceps are, man.
Yeah, he looks like one of those fucking strong men, doesn't he? From the 1900, early 1900s.
In the circuses, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Hey, Demon Knights, how you doing?
Hey, buddy. Demon Knight. The toxic. We're always toxic. Let's see.
He's come to bring us freedom. Kill him.
Yeah, really. My name is Van Zant. Kentucky Regulars. It says it. It's funny how he's always got a cigar. He never lights it the entire film.
Bit like Clint Eastwood there.
Yeah.
Damn. Going from America to Manchester. He said 122 men in Most of My Fuel. That's a lot of guys to lose, man. Shit.
Yeah, and he talks like a soldier as well. He doesn't talk like a guy surviving. No, he's in an army. He's in a fucking war. This guy.
Yeah. I don't know why it's friggin' something my copy down. My copy's a little bit faster than fucking lag, but yeah, just like even his whole character just comes out, man. It's like I like the whole part about the having to play in the air. That's their territory. He's like, nah, that's my territory. It's your territory. Fucking dragons. He's got just no fucks good about these damn dragons. So it's catching to that. That's weird.
But I think it's good because there's, although we know, the dragons are obviously, they're animals. That's all they are. They're just doing what's instinctual. And I kind of much prefer this. This is probably got more in common with something like Alien and Aliens.
Absolutely.
And also with War of the Worlds. And the Thing, in fact, because these are creatures that don't know. They're not malevolent beasts. They're not going out to destroy. It's just what they do.
They're a force of nature.
Yeah, it's an instinctual thing. That's all it is, and it's. But isn't that all creatures? Isn't that all animals?
Yeah, I mean, creatures are just survivors, aren't they? They're just survivors.
Do you know what this film's full of so far that it's been absolutely lacking in modern years? Testosterone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a very macho film so far. I mean, there's barely been a woman in it.
Yeah.
I know I'm not saying that's necessarily makes it a good thing, but it's just so refreshing.
That's
right. There's been no passing of the bestial test so far.
I'll take us real quick. Don't be a fool. On timestamp here. We're at 33 minutes exactly right now. So, in case you guys for watching along. But yeah.
You've got these two guys testing off against each other, using their speech, having this mental duel, sizing each other up.
Because let's face it, and we have to be completely honest. There's, I have to say that and this might come as a little bit of a shock to you, but I am actually quite a feminist, and they say that as soon as you become a father of a daughter, then you instantly become a feminist. So I am quite a feminist. In other words, I'm absolutely for women's rights and the protection of women and girls and their individual spaces and their rights and all of that kind of stuff. However, right, in a real world situation, if something like this were to happen, we have to be completely realistic and say that it's going to be the men that will be doing all of the fighting.
Yep.
And that's not to say that women cannot fight and that they cannot join the military or anything like that, because there are some very successful armies around the world, especially the Israeli army, you have to say, that conscript women, and they're extremely good fighters. But predominantly, overwhelmingly, it's going to be a military force or a militia force or a ragtag army made up of men, because of the physical strength and the physical attributes that men have above those physical attributes of women. And that, I think.
Yeah. Listening here. Oh, I think we must cut out, but very good
Yeah, I
speech
think he's
between.
just cut up.
Yeah, but very good speech right here between between two characters we have.
Mhm.
Quinn and Van
Well, this
Zandt.
sets up another tension dynamic, doesn't it?
Oh
Because
yeah,
now you've had the Matthew McConaughey character come in, and that's going to create tension between Butler and Bale.
yeah.
Because obviously they're worried now
Hey,
this is
buddy.
going to attract attention to their little kind of.
Although too, for Quinn's
Hamlet.
character, so far Quinn thinks these fucking things are invincible; they can't be killed. And now, like basically, Van Zandt comes in with fucking hope and just shows him the whole story with the dragon tooth. He's like, I realized something, man. The magic hour. He's like, remember, it's like they can see you in the day and better at fucking nighttime, but when it's peak hour, when it's a precipice, when you first get in the first sunlight, they can't see for shit. That's how I kill him. What did he bring? He brings hope because so far we've had that. We've had freaking. I mean, yeah, it's been fucking 20 years and these things seem invincible. We haven't killed them, but
I mean, it brings him a fucking apple as well, because the apple is some kind of like Christian symbol, isn't it?
Well, it's knowledge, isn't it?
Yeah, so he's brought them knowledge. He brought them knowledge that these things can be taken down.
Yeah, that he even tells him
Yes, he is.
He's a dragon slayer. He's like, a what? A dragon slayer? Oh yeah, he's a dragon slayer. All right, good. He calls him King Arthur.
Such a weird name, Denton Van Zandt.
Yeah, of course it is.
No one's called that. What the fuck?
I hope it's an apple. Yeah. But of course, in Quinn's got to believe in him too. He just tells me, he's like, you weren't there. I saw his eyes. I have to believe in something. Because it's like, it's got some hope. I'll say, look, helicopter. These guys probably haven't seen a helicopter in fucking like decades, man. Or shit, you even look, that Creedy gives it like, oh shit, a helicopter. We're just showing these guys are here to fucking wipe shit out, man. They're not just half-assed, like, fucking militiamen. They're just here. These are highly trained military soldiers. Come here. Yeah, look at that. Fucking right on top of the tank too, man. Puts his leg up.
He just knows every fucking scene he's in. You can tell he's having a ball here.
Yeah, McConaughey's just throws him the apple. And the wind's blowing in his hair, looking up at Chris or McConaughey like he's some kind of like superhero.
Okay, I'm starting to wonder what the hell's going on here because I am well ahead of you in this film.
Yeah, we are.
Something at some point.
Yes, yeah.
37 minutes in. Yeah, must just been fucking must be a lag issue. Could be StreamYard. Yeah, looking timestamp 37:43 right now.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened?
The senior one's already finished for me.
Yeah, so we're probably maybe like a minute or two ahead of us.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, a couple minutes ahead of you.
That's also why I've been doing to every 5 minutes. I keep showing the 3 seconds of footage just because of shit. It's the internet for you guys. Sometimes fucking lag. I've had one. Whenever I do a NIAT stream, same thing. Sometimes I'll pause it or just kind of skip ahead and just. Hey, some of your open films, yeah, it's up to the panel, man. One is to see it. One other thing is to believe someone using it, hunting them back. Yeah, I'm at 39s. You keep buffering back when you try to show scenes. When you say, man, I'm not touching nothing, Nick. I think sometimes just lag for StreamYard. Like I know, like I was listening to Nick the other night. Him and Gordon were doing Terminal List, and Nick's entire audio setup was fucking up. And yeah, but the overlay should be good enough next where everyone can see it. So I mean, I'm looking at 38:43 right now. But yeah, so we get a character here on what's his face. Alex. Yep, Alex Ensign. So Isabella. How you say it, Luke? Scorappuco?
Yeah, I just call it Isabella Scorpio because it's easier to pronounce.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a gorgeous woman. It's we haven't seen her in more stuff recently.
He tells him right there, he's just like, we let these guys in. Yeah, I let them in, but I still don't trust them yet. But hey, Americans, how you doing? They're just staring at him like.
Yeah, and they look a little cleaner as well, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
That?
This thing too, these guys fucking they came from America over to England on a plane. So I mean, they had to fucking travel the entire Atlantic, and then worry about fucking dragons hunting them and shit. Like Jesus. Good old Whetstone. Sharpening up our swords. Hey, Quinn, he can cook. That's manly right there. Yeah, some really hard to play, playfulness. Is that your son? Nah, I got him from the pound.
Yeah, that's what us Brits do. Nice little playful banter like that.
Yeah. Well, Quinn's character, Christian Bale, he can he's definitely when he needs to be dead serious, but also he can be lighthearted so in this film.
There's a decent little bit of exposition as well. You see that he's a caring bloke, picks up this 3-year-old who could be a liability from his dead mum and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of insight into his character.
Yeah. And even just said it's just
because he's lost his mum as well, didn't he, by these dragons? He lost
yeah. My God, it's almost like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Yes.
But even like a small piece of dialogue.
I feel like he could be a good Robin. Who knows?
But a small piece of dialogue where he's like, this kid was 3 years old. He was on his mother's corpse, begging his mother to wake up because a 3-year-old just seeing his mother gets killed. The 3-year-old doesn't understand death, and it's just like, "Mommy, wake up! Mommy, wake up!" Like, man, that's a terrifying image to see that shit. Yeah, it's like the entire film. The tone is so fucking bleak and dark, man.
As I say, that's just Britain, man. Seriously, it's like this every day.
That's why this wasn't in film this shit in America. We actually have hope.
Yeah. But it does. The actors are really playing it. They're taking it seriously enough to make you actually care for them. Care for the characters, anyway.
And you see it too, and they always use birds. Birds are their fucking alarm system. So every time a bird goes off, here comes a fucking dragon again.
Oh yeah, because we've been reduced to the Dark Age. It's not like we already had in England, since England is England.
Alarm, boys, alarm. Here we go. Here we go. See fucking Van Zandt and his team. Here walks in the badasses. Boys, we're the dragon killers. I like the slow sequence too. It's like, they're taking this thing down, but they lose the men. But these guys, even though these guys are dragon killers, they're the best of the best. Even they're still struggling to fight this fucking thing.
Cool, though, isn't it? Like showing that there is a way to do it, though, bringing them hope. As
it's like other films have this sense of like, when he walks in, these guys, the military is perfect, they can't fuck up. But like, I like the fact that showing these guys they are good what they do. But even then, even these guys can get killed during a dragon hunt.
Well, no, because you need that, though. You need that tension. It's like okay, there's hope, but it's still dangerous.
Yeah, because it's the other film. Well, that was like the premise of Aliens with the Colonial Marines. The Colonial Marines are the fucking best of the best. These guys are badasses, hard, fucking tough guys and shit too. And then they're fucking fighting Xenomorphs. Like, oh shit, we're out of our element. We're being slaughtered. Just showing the fucking threat.
Like, there's obviously a woman in the team, but she doesn't start girl bossing or anything like that. She's just part of the team.
Yeah, exactly.
She's literally just part of the team.
Yeah. As well too is like, even Van Zandt, he's technically the leader and stuff, but he's all bulked up and muscular. But like, you're fighting dragons. You guys aren't fucking taking out a sword and like hitting the dragon 2 or 3 times and killing it. Like, no, you're not. These things are dangerous. Like,
yep. Trying to work out where this was shot. I'm wondering if it was somewhere like Dartmoor or something like that.
I've been looking on the site. Apparently, there's saying it might be shot in Ireland, maybe.
So I shot right there.
Okay.
43 minutes in, but if Gary comes back, I think not even dating this, but like you have to have some modern technology. Radar is like, at least 2000 and above because, well, for helicopters and radar. So, but besides like smartphones, you can tell like there's still a decent
smartphones is the big one. Like you watch The Matrix and you can tell exactly when it's set because of those stupid slide Motorola phones.
Yeah.
It dates it. It really does.
Yeah. The fucking music too. Music just
Yeah, I'm not sure who did the score for this. It was not bad. I'm enjoying this, man. I've not seen this film in a long time. I can't remember who suggested it, but nice one.
Yeah. So Gary, we are, let's see, time stamp, but we are 44 minutes in. We're just saying, like you mentioned about the time frame and stuff, besides the radar and helicopters, it's like it's at least 2000-ish.
Yeah.
It does have a bit of a big dumb blockbuster feel as well. I think that's why it's still kind of enjoyable. Because
I think you raised a really good point earlier, Gary, when you're talking about the kind of the feminist angle of it. The regardless of whether you are what kind of a feminist you are, the nature of the man is always to protect the woman.
Yes,
You
it
can be
is.
feminist in a very protective kind of way.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that you want the women sort of, you don't want the men to not be masculine, because I do feel that the masculine perspective is still to protect the woman, to be a good man,
Absolutely.
to protect the weak, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
It doesn't mean that you don't want women to have rights or anything like that.
Yeah. And I think this is where there's a real kind of fall away from reality that Hollywood seems to have, and I'm not just talking about Hollywood. I mean, calling it Hollywood, I think, is a generalization, really. I think it's media in general. It's universally, it's television, it's literature, it's theatre, and it's movies. I think we use Hollywood as a pejorative term, don't we? Really, when we kind of talk about movies, because all of the major players are based in Hollywood, but it is really just the fact that, exactly as Al had said, that you can be very supportive of women and women's rights and the place of women in society and their absolute value to everything that we hold dear. Because let's face it, I mean, women have been one of the major contributions to the survival of the species, really, if not the major contributor. But in terms of the physical aspects of facing off against a common foe, I think it's going to be the men that will actually be the ones that will be there and will be coordinating that. And that's not to say that women don't have the capacity or capability of doing that, but we can't keep being told that women are, the
women are not men.
And the other thing is, you have to look at it from the perspective that a woman's, whereas as much as a man's automatic perspective and instinct will be to try to protect the woman, the children, that kind of thing, things that matter to him, a woman's basic instinct, for the most part, there's always outliers, is going to be nurturing.
This scene too. I love guys skydiving, how fucking fast moving, but these guys, they're using metal nets to fucking drop this thing. But this scene is
it's very
it's very visual too. This is a great scene.
It is.
It's so well shot.
And these dragons, they don't look that bad. It's not jarring.
Oh no!
There's a lot of films made since this where the effects look a hell of a lot worse. With clever use of the clouds and stuff like that, and the compositing's quite good.
But small scene too. You see, so the dragon right there backed off and put its wings up and shit too. Because the dragon knew the ground was right there. Dude just fucking splats against the ground like, oh shit, man, down like. Because these guys are wearing these wingsuits and stuff, but things they can't see because all the fucking atmosphere and how bad England is, where you can't see nothing. It's all,
it is. England is always like this.
Yeah. Like I said, we sunbathe in the rain.
Yes.
Also,
the only time we get burnt in the rain is because it's acid rain for the most part.
Awesome man down too, man. Fucking dragon just had a meal in midair. Second guy, just one bite. You see McConaughey's like, come on, you gotta ride. 3 seconds. He's like, you got 1,600 pounds of horse flesh. All right. Also, I know horses weigh 1,600 pounds. Damn. It's a fat ass horse. I can look this up.
It's pretty much all muscle. So,
hold on. How much does a horse weigh? I never realized that. How much does a horse? The details matter.
We're a lot of very, very strong creatures.
Yes, horses can weigh from 900 to 2,400 pounds. Holy shit!
Wow.
Yeah,
I know they could be 2,400 pounds, but shit, man. So
if you've ever petted a horse, it's fucking. That is like full on solid muscle as well.
Yeah, they are muscle.
I was bitten by a horse in Spain actually. That was an unpleasant situation. It fucking chomped a great big lump out of my leg.
Jesus, bastard.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, Dixie. The thing is, like, dragons 1 or 2, yes, but when the Christian Bale was saying that when they spawn millions, if like a million dragons come out of the fucking ground, no military tactics, we're gonna lose because they're too fucking fast. They're too fast and too deadly. I mean, that's the vibe I got from the film, which I appreciated. It's one thing taking down one, but when so many fucking spawn, but
yeah.
Get you right there. He just missed Quinn's character. When you see the dragon coming down again too, when it's spitting its fucking fire, you always see the friggin' the gray mist come out.
That's still such a nice transition there from the CGI dragon.
Yeah, and you can tell this all practical over here.
Yeah, it's really well done, dude.
This costume is this set is great. I built this thing.
Just to think to have like spent hours or days making this, weeks making this, just for a small amount of screen time.
Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, this is one of the pieces of movie making that just absolutely always amazes me. The design work that goes into the creation of a set, even like the set on a location, to make and dress a location to look a certain way, in order to photograph it a certain way, to light it so it can be photographed a certain way. I mean, that's the magic of movie making. That's it right there, and it's all physical, all the physical stuff, and obviously stuff that you cannot do in camera has to be done in a different way, whether it be, with models, miniatures, or with CG, but. I mean, Al had alluded to this, plenty of times on previous streams. Actually, that the reliance on CG has become too dominant. It's too much of a dominant reliance on CG, and he's absolutely right on that. It's become a crutch. For movie makers, and I just.
We'll fix it in post with CG.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst phrase you could ever hear on a set. Oh, don't worry, we'll fix that in post. It's the worst thing you can hear on a set.
Yeah, this scene right here, I liked watching again with my kid last night because they're all happy. Look, because with these people, for their aspect, like, hey, we just killed the dragon, we have hope again. We're partying, getting some drinks in. And McConaughey, Van Zant's fucking disgusted, but he's not wrong though.
Because what Quinn's worried about is once these Americans go, then they're fucked, basically.
Yeah.
Because the Americans aren't looking to stay, and he's worried that what will happen is.
I say pity the country that needs them. Ooh. This is a great speech, man, because he's right, though. He just lost, you guys, you killed a dragon, he's lost 3 of his men.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah. He might be getting somewhere in about 320 years, and that's the fucking point. You guys. You killed 1 dragon, we lost 3 people. There's still millions more than things out there. You killed 1.
Yeah.
So I love Matthew McConaughey in this role. It's one of my favorite.
On death.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing this for something like that. So I've not seen this for like 20 odd years, but this is a great scene.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes across as a guy who's been really fucking it's kind of just defined him now, taking on these things.
And the whole crowd is quiet as fuck because you can see in his eyes, man.
It's in the eyes, man. There's not, I've just said, there's not many actors that can do this with their eyes. Convey.
And like he's on the edge of crying because he's so, it's like the fuck, his eyes are glistening.
Like, that's what builds a character.
Yeah, because nobody fucking understands what they just went through as well, just to get that dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he gets some unfair stick. I think Matthew McConaughey for some of the roles that he's played, but he is what he is. I don't think there's any getting away from the fact that he is a brilliant actor. He's a brilliant actor.
Rick,
one of the great actors of his generation, I think.
Right now I'm at
53 minutes 50 seconds at my end.
Let's say 53:50. Yeah, we're about that.
Yeah,
Family Guy really didn't fucking cut him any slack, did they, back in the day? It's like,
one of the problems with Matthew McConaughey is he always just turned into that all right kind of guy. You know what I mean? And he kind of started getting those roles, but he's showing some good range here.
Because the accent, people. America, we do. People have a Southern accent. We attribute them to being stupid. That's just how American is. People have a Southern drawl. They're dumb. I mean, they're not, but that's their stigma.
Plus, he was always starring in a lot of these crappy rom-coms as well, wasn't he? Which was
that didn't help him. He just became a bit memeable.
There was a good decade. I think a good decade. He'd like fuck like 300 rom-coms or some shit. He was in like every one.
Yeah, he
I
obviously
think if
didn't.
people have
believe
one
it.
perception of Matthew McConaughey and you show them this film, I think that perception will change completely.
Oh, definitely. No, he's definitely, as some people said earlier, it's like it's their favorite role of his, but he's never played a character like this since.
No, he hasn't. It's like when you get Adrian Brody and then you show him Predators. And you're like, holy shit. Like he tried to do that action badass role.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't work when you have a nose like that, though, does it?
It doesn't, unfortunately.
I mean, my God. I mean, come on. With all the fantastic plastic surgeons that are out there at the moment, I mean, the guy must have looked at himself in the mirror once or twice and thought, I've got to do something about that nose.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's a fucking whopper.
You wouldn't be the first, and you're not going to be the last.
He's a fucking whopper.
When you see that, if you watch him carefully on set, every time he turns around, everybody else has to duck.
Yeah, they're even fucking nesting there, making nests on there as well. So.
Yeah. I heard that there's a couple of families of illegal migrants living up one of his nostrils at the moment.
Yeah, they should remake Roxanne and cast him in it.
Oh my
God Almighty! Yeah, I mean, he would suit that? He would absolutely.
He would do prosthetics. The fake nose, like, no, it's not fake.
If ever they do a live action version of Woody Woodpecker, he's your man.
This has come from someone who's got a bit of a big nose himself, so we have a sense of humour. We know.
Oh yes, I mean, I am the owner of a rather prominent proboscis, and I've got nothing on Adrian Brody. I tell you, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has. Come on, I mean, the size of that thing. You just don't want to be around him when he's got a cold.
What's that joking Family Guy when they arrest Tom Tucker? It's like, we'll make sure Adrian Brody plays you in the movie. He's like, well, I guess you don't want anybody to see it.
Yeah, we get the expedition that Van Zandt saying what they've been thinking. So he's like, yeah, the past 20 years we've never seen a male one, because like he says, you ever notice that the gender? And Christian Bale's like, I never really checked out the plumbing. Well, I have.
You know, just running away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pierce Brosnan did in fucking GoldenEye. I tell you that.
He would be good. He said he'd be good in the film Nostradamus. Yeah. Nice speech right there. He's like, you're just letting him die slower. But that's
I got another one trying to fucking get you more viewers again. I mean, it took a while. Usually they just pile up straight away.
They do, yeah.
Happens. But no, I like the scene as well, because he's showing say Quinn versus Van Zandt. Like, Quinn's not wrong. He's fucking scared, man. His whole people he's trying to keep his people fucking safe. Like, you're giving our people false hope, and Van Zandt's like, you're being a chicken and a coward, because he's like, the thing is, we have to at some point win. I mean, they're both right in a sense, but Van Zandt is like, listen, our species is dying off. At some point, we have to, if there's a chance to kill the male of these species, we have to do this, because eventually we are going to die as a species. Because
this is it, yeah. It's a dynamic that's been done before, but it is being done very well here, I have to say. Good actors.
Whether it be Terminator, I Am Legend, anything. I mean, Terminator, eventually the human race will die off. The machines will not stop coming. And also, they don't require food. They don't require sleep, things like that, resources. The human race, our species is running out of resources. These fucking dragons, that they're still killing us off. Like, we hit right there. But and look right here, he's saying like, you want to think that these beings are mystical, they're magic? No, he said they're flesh and blood. And like Gary said, the thing is, they still are just a creature. I mean, they're still an animal. They're a very dangerous animal, but they can be killed. They have organ, they have liver, heart.
But once again, Quinn knows that by splitting, it weakens both halves, kind of thing. So
yeah. Over there, the keyword draft. Dig your own holes, die in them. Like, damn, boy. Oh shit.
Yeah, it's got no time for fucking niceties.
Yeah. Which Steely Van Zandt, he's almost in a sense wrong, but he's desperate. But if there's a chance to kill the fucking male to finally win this war, he's doing whatever it takes, any means necessary. Stay on my way, Quinn. Also showing like, yeah, Quinn's a good fighter. He can try, but man, Van Zandt is a whole nother level, son. Oh, he's taking off the vest. Get ready. Showing them. I love too how fucking McConaughey's just grunting the entire time too, man. He's just like every time he hits him too, he's like, it's all like animalistic, man, and like tribal.
Yeah, there's no like martial arts or kung fu or anything. It's just pure brute strength,
No, definitely
pure brutality.
Like that. Oh, kill you! He's covered in fucking blood. That's what we need. That's what I want to see in you, boy. I want to see that rage. He's gonna bring it here. So they established that the male dragon of the species came from London. So it really is the fact that London is the cause of like everything wrong with the world, and that's a cause. That's a cause of the apocalypse. That's the film telling us, like, these dragons.
Yeah, this is actually this is set post Sadiq Khan, unfortunately.
Post Sadiq Khan. Yeah. It could be actually. We could actually line this up with Sadiq Khan. Really now, you're going to say it's a prediction.
Yeah, he's the male dragon that banned London.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, we're like almost an hour into this film. What I understand is the fact that if we get rid of London, that's the solution of all of our problems in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm like, that's what? Yeah, why not? I'm good. I've moved to Nottingham. I'm all good. Unfortunately, once London's gone, our next capital is Birmingham, and I can assure you that's no better. So.
It's one thing to take for granted. Something similar as I can walk to the corner store and get some iodine, get whatever. But like, man, this poor bastard, like a bottle of iodine. Haven't seen that in a fucking 5-6 years. Yeah, she's a very good looking woman.
But yeah, I'm with Al on this because I haven't seen this for quite some time. It's been a long time since I've seen this, and boy, is it impressive. It's really, really impressive, isn't it?
And Bale is
a very underrated movie. It still is. I think it's a very underrated film.
Really.
Sorry, Gary.
No, I was going to say, I agree. Really, really underwatched. But this is, this is Christian's choice, mate, you've got to thank him for us for picking this movie. It's terrific.
Well, it's fair. It's almost like, Dad, it's like, we haven't seen Rain of Fire yet. And it's like Buddy just said, there's 10 films we watch, there's still 10 films we haven't watched, and I'm just always trying to catch up, man. Just top of seeing new stuff like Predator Badlands. He's like, Dad, should I go see it? No. I told my kid he's not seen Predator Badlands. I had to suffer for him.
Yeah, I'm glad you're another one of those, because I've been told I'm wrong so much. Like, I've done my review. No, I was even talking to Vexer, because Vex made a new video. Vex has a half-hour video. I saw Vex's video today. It's great. He did real good.
I mean, more than I did. And Predator Badlands, I'm extremely shocked, but also, like she was saying, it had big numbers opening weekend, but we'll see how much legs it has. And people know me. I was even softer. I said, I didn't hate it. But I'm just like, I'm surprised. Like.
I'm astonished. I mean, the thing is, it's Romulus all over again. Romulus was not a good film.
True, yeah.
But the people lapped it up. And unfortunately, I think we're getting to this age of slop where people are just, as long as it pushes their dopamine buttons.
Unfortunately, Rick, this didn't do good at the box office.
No,
I will check out in second home sales, but like in terms of Predator Badlands opening weekend was decent, but I do want to see. I want to see second and third week, because opening weekend nowadays doesn't mean it did okay, but people act like it's a $1 billion film. Like, no, it's not gonna. I want to see the longevity of Badlands.
Yeah, I think a movie is successful if the opening weekend is good, and the following week is better, and the week after that is even better.
Yeah,
that's when that you've got a success.
Unfortunately, I think word of mouth that's going around is going to. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Predator Badlands, it's a 12, or PG-13. That means that you're going to be able to get more people to see it and stuff like that. And I'm fine with that if you have this as a offshoot of Predator. If you're still giving me a real Predator film and real Predator stuff, then that's fine. But you're not going to. This is Disney-fied. This is where it is now. And we are looking at the bastardization, the destruction, and the neutralization, or the neutering, rather, of another franchise.
I mean, I look at
the entire film is about Deck learning to not be masculine and to be feminine.
Yeah. It kind of it's got more in common with Enemy Mine that it has in common with Predator. To be
absolutely, absolutely. And you know, when you've got a cute creature and it's mimicking what the Predator's doing, and the Predator doesn't just immediately fucking kill it, then I'm sorry, you've lost me.
It's like as you know, people have been discussing it, watching myself. I'm like, you know what, this isn't it as an action film. It's an average action film, but it's
6 out of 10. It's got massive plot problems. It's got you know, but as a Predator film,
it's awful. Yeah.
I still put it above The Predator.
Yeah.
Not by a lot.
I think the only thing that you can say about it is it's a film.
That's
really it. It's a film.
It's another piece of disposable content. I hesitate to even call it a film, Gary, because I've watched Del Toro's Frankenstein, and that's got problems. But you know what? That's a film. That's got real artistic integrity behind it. It's got vision and it's got passion. I don't get any of that out of Badlands.
No.
Badlands is a piece of content.
I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I mean, it's corporate driven content. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Another wasted opportunity.
I mean, unfortunately said home sales, it's not reliable, but all he really said was that the budget was 60, only did 82 million, which is, again, it's like, and they said, of course, deep sales, or said the decline in DVD sales, a changing market. The video on demand started getting pretty much popular in 2010. So like, this was right at the precipice where it's like DVD sales were still pretty decent, but like things started changing. I mean, again, like Gary and everybody knows this, the whole like the days of we'll find a second life on home video and home DVD sales. This was right at that time where it was starting to come down. Like this movie, it probably did average on DVD sales, but
you
know. And it's such a great shame, isn't it? I mean, it looks fantastic.
It really does. I mean,
you guys,
again, from a technical perspective, you are not looking at this film and thinking it's 23 years old. You really are.
Reign of Fire was primarily filmed in County Wicklow, Ireland, with specific locations, including the Wicklow Gap.
Island.
This is Glendalough and the Black Castle ruins in Wicklow town. Scenes set in London, England, were actually shot at a London set in Dublin. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. This film was filmed in Ireland. That's probably why it's so rainy and depressing.
Yeah, so we're not to blame for how grim this movie looks like.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean, come on, London. I mean, Ireland's all the fucking same to me.
I will give credit to the fucking Irish though. They're actually sorting those bloody migrants out. You know,
I like the picture too. Like, see right there, says no exit, but they happen to put a 6 above right there, so 666. Just small little details, but like, you know, someone's like 666 on there, and
you are entering hell.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is the fucking head layer of the male of the species, the head dragon, and and just the mood, the atmosphere, like he's puts his boots on the ground, and you see the fucking ash, and just like, man.
There's some good stuff there. There really is.
Yeah. Now, Pembrey, you guys know about Pembrey more than I do, so they're asking if they're in Pembrey. The nukes didn't do this. Oh, shit. You can hear it, too.
Yeah, look how intense he is as well.
He just spits it out. When he spits out a cigar, it's time to get serious.
I'd watch him in another action role. I really would.
Yeah, I mean, I was just kind of too old for it now, though. But I mean, it's a shame he didn't do more. Yeah, McConaughey should have did more action films.
Put him in the next Expendables, I say.
Yeah, fuck it,
he did do that film Sahara, though, didn't he? Where it was kind of like Indiana Jones.
Sahara, I watched it with Christian like 6 months ago. Sahara is fun. I think Sahara is a fun film. It's just it's not the best, but
I need to watch it again.
It's Indiana Jones light. You know, it's a fun. Him and fucking Steve Zahn are just enjoying themselves. Like I can't see anybody working on the film.
They could have done sequels as well. They could have done sequels to that film. If it had
there's a ton of books. There's a ton of the books. The Clive Cussler books. I did actually work on Sahara, just on the Ironclad sequences. So I didn't get to work on any of the other stuff with McConaughey.
Yeah, you know what? I might go down CX and see if I can find a copy.
Yeah.
Now right here we finally get to see the male, the head honcho, man. McConaughey's just fucking screaming, but the fire effects, like look at all these guys just fucking
that's
firing.
decent CGI. I've seen Marvel CGI that doesn't look that good.
Yeah,
dude, right there, that shot, that fucker hovering and all the ground. That's like a biblical reference, man.
He's just you know what? That looks better than the CGI at the start of Predator Badlands.
I mean, how on earth can that be the case, though? What on earth are people? Yeah, but what are they? What are they getting in the edit suite, and what is being approved? What on earth do they think they're doing by approving the kind of stuff that we're seeing?
Yeah,
it's lazy. It's so lazy.
No, I'm definitely gonna talk to people like other YouTubers like Nick and Niev for putting this stuff on, because this film is like that shot right there of him fucking breathing fire. That's I would hold it up for
good, man.
It looks again for 2002. That's a great fucking shot.
How on earth this didn't do better at the box office? I'm watching this now. I'm completely at a loss. I can't understand why.
Yeah.
I mean, visually, it's fantastic.
Maybe marketing and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe people just had nothing.
Now again, with McConaughey, people said love or hate his acting right there, like Van Zandt for being this hard ass military dude. He's fucking crying. Like that's one thing people might know.
Vulnerability, doesn't it?
You actually see some tears coming down, not sweat tears. Like he's fucking like that's because
he showed it earlier when he was chastising everyone for celebrating killing the dragon. It's like. Yeah. He's not just an unfeeling psycho. He's a psycho, but he's human.
Yeah, but see, the key thing is where are the soldiers gone? That fucker wiped out. He's just holding. He's had one pass all it took, just once, man. Holy shit!
And he's pretty much got nothing left to lose now. It's like all or nothing.
Yeah. Yep. Well, because and that's the thing. So far they've killed dragons, but that's been the premise. They haven't killed the male dragon. Oh fuck, here he is, man. That fucker just looks. And look, small details. See his wings, the tear in his wings are fucking cool as hell. The damage and shit. And this poor bastard. And just
that still looks pretty good.
It does.
See that shot right there?
Quinn's worst fears have just come true. The Americans have led the dragons to the sanctuary.
The thing is, although we're watching this on smaller screens, I got a 50-odd inch TV and got it on Blu-ray, and the print that I got on Blu-ray, it really does look good.
I would really, if this was released, I would take Christian.
I'd go see this at cinema for sure.
Me too.
I would see this in theaters tomorrow if they brought it out.
Absolutely.
No, they said this is by all accounts. I mean, just said this looking this good. I mean, I don't have the 4K copies. They didn't put a 4K copy in Vudu, but I would buy a 4K copy of this.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, when I was watching Frankenstein, and that film does have its flaws narratively, from a visual point, that deserves to be seen on a big screen. Yeah. I'm kind of gutted they didn't get a wider cinema release.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Netflix. Then it's smart. I think Netflix does it because many people have said to get award ceremony, it has to have a theatrical release. So Netflix has put it out for like a week on just certain. That way they can say it did come out in cinemas. But look at that shot!
Yes,
look at that shot
exactly,
right there.
Limited release.
Look how fucking scary that son of a bitch looks, man. Like
great.
This could be considered. This is a horror film as much as an action film.
Yeah,
but there are some scary fucking shots of these creatures. Hey, Jared.
And this is like your low point.
Oh, definitely.
Second act, just before we get to the third act. So
that's what we're saying next. Like remember that Jeremy Johns again. Now go ahead, go look at Dungeons and Dragons. That CGI is fucking awful.
Exactly, that's an example of bad early 2000s CGI. Yeah.
Now watching him hurt this shit. That's.
God, there's quite a bit of aliens in this score, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's not James Horner. This is a bit naughty. That's very close.
Yeah, I don't know who scored this.
It was because I just looked it up. Somebody who's done a load of stuff. Edward Shearmore.
I just don't really know him.
No, I don't. He's done a few bits and pieces here and there, but James Horner would be very upset if he heard this, I imagine.
I just wonder whether he was some kind of protege of James Horner.
Yeah.
It's it's entirely possible.
It's very, very, very close to Aliens. This is.
Yes, I can definitely hear it. So no, there he's flying over again. And again, these shots, you only seen him like 1, 2, 5. So okay, you're seeing him for about 7 seconds, but yeah. I just the details in his fucking wings. His wings are hovering over the castle. He just said this big like fucking whatever, like biblical creature and shit. What are you doing? I'll do it. And right here, yeah. Now fucking now Quinn's about to lose Creedy. You see where he roars? Oh man, and then just spits down too.
No.
Like, yeah, he knows he's just game over, man. But
you know what? Gerard Butler is underrated in this as well. He is.
Yeah.
I think another actor that did himself no favors by just taking a bunch of ever increasingly generic roles that didn't stretch him.
Yeah. Couldn't agree more, actually.
Yeah.
Americans totally with you on that.
Yeah.
This is John Butler doing an American accent. See, I'm a Yankee too.
Actually, Rick said the formula.
See, now you sound American.
Yeah.
I don't also, Gerard Butler is starting some crappy movies.
Yeah.
But that is a good guy.
Again, another scene right there, man. All the kids are crying. What's he do? He just sits down and fucking prays. Has these kids pray. Just something simple as like that hope, like that, that sense of like they've got nothing left, man. This dragon just killed Creedy, wiped out everything. Like, what do we have left? Just fuck prayer, man. Like, and then
it's funny. I mean, there was a great thing that I heard a veteran say in one of their books. I think it was one of the guys from Band of Brothers. It might have been Bill Garnier, who was in the 101st Airborne. He said there isn't a man alive in a foxhole in enemy territory that is an atheist. Everybody prays. And I get that.
Remember, I know it's a small thing. People always mention The Simpsons, like when Simpsons was actually good, but I never forget the one episode because it's always, remember, there's so many, but when they had the angel, and then eventually comes out like the angel is just this big bullshit like marketing thing. But like, of course, Lisa kept telling Marge she's an atheist, right? So, and like they look up and you first see this angel, and Marge tells Lisa, "Yeah, I noticed that when you seen the angel, you finally seen it in first hand. I was holding your hand, your grip tightened on my hand." For Lisa being the atheist, but she saw an angel and instantly she's like, "Oh, I actually see it. It wasn't real, but it's that." It's like,
yeah. I mean, you can say the same for when in Family Guy, where they all think a meteorite's going to wipe out the Earth, and Brian, who's a big staunch atheist, starts praying. It's like, "Are you praying? You're praying, aren't you?"
It's a weird thing. It's a weird. It can sometimes be a strange thing. I mean, I don't know whether any of you guys are atheists, but I absolutely am an atheist. In fact, I'm not so much an atheist. I'm more of an anti-theist. I just have no desire to have a belief or worship, any kind of God. But there are moments, I think, where I'm tempted to maybe call on something. I don't know. We all have these moments where.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the funny part, Gary, is I still see it all the time. Like it pops up. Like, was a couple days ago, the scientists did some kind of new, like, what they send a computer, basically, like not through time, but like to a different dimension. But they're just talking about like there's definitely things out there we still are not comprehending. Absolutely, but like what's that Hadron Collider? Joe Rogan's always talking about like there is so this universe and what's considered our reality, we're still discovering new shit. Like maybe in our lifetimes, man. Like the whole. You see films that have mirror dimensions or alternate timelines, like a lot of shit, man. We're starting to get more technological breakthroughs.
It's this thing that you have the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns. So things that we know that we don't know, and things that we don't know that we don't know, which is a weird concept in itself. But known unknowns and unknown unknowns.
It's popped up. Let's see.
So the effects in this film were done by a company called DreamQuest, which also seems to go by Secret Lab.
Yeah.
They've done a load of films, really good stuff. And this was their second to last film.
Was it really? Where are they? They're not a UK based company, are they?
No,
they weren't
doesn't
UK
look
based.
like it. It's run by a guy called wait, was I had his name a minute ago? Hoyt Yeatman. Now there's a name.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know them. Yeah. These are, if memory serves me correctly, are they a Norwegian-based company? I believe.
I can't see that. I'm just trying to find out more about
these shots here, the helicopter against this Ireland blade, man. These are some great wide shots.
Yeah.
And I like the music, the whole like just din 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 din.
The movie scouts did their jobs, that's for sure.
Oh, look right there, that shot. But I love too. Yeah, it's even said Quinn. Now Quinn's going with Van Zandt because now he's just no fucks given, and we're going back home.
That's exactly.
And he was the first one.
Yeah, because I mean, what's the point now? What's the point in just hiding when you've lost everything? Fucking, it's all or nothing.
Well, yeah, because he knows where the mill is, because that's the point. Like his mother and her excavation team are the first ones to unleash this thing. So he saw it first, and he knows where the fuck it is.
Oh, I see that this was right. Okay, this makes sense. So this movie was going to be shot in the United Kingdom, but because the UK government refused to give them tax breaks and any kind of incentive, they decided that the cheaper option was to shoot in Ireland. Exactly the same way for the location shoots for Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. Wow.
You know,
just right there, that scene real quick, Gary. That scene with the dragons, it's almost like Gothic too. This Gothic.
It is.
The fucking dragons first in the city.
Very much so.
Cut you off, but just that shot was fucking sick, man. Like,
kind of.
Here we go. DreamQuest Images was an American special effects company that operated from 1980 to 2001. In 1999, DreamQuest Images merged with
and right here, that shot, look at that. Again, that's digital, but also you see how fucking big the male is compared to the smaller dragons? Because showing that the male's the bigger one in the species, but
and they were shut down in August 2001.
Were they?
So before this was even released.
Yeah.
So this must be made a good while before then.
Yeah, so its release date was
because there is a lot of films that get made and just not get a release date until like years later.
Also, just a small thing where just like Van Zandt said that, okay, now they're eating their own, and that's kind of the fucking premise, is that they wiped out everything before it went into hibernation, but like resources, even for the dragons, they've almost wiped out humanity. Livestock's now, livestock's gone. So it's like, what is there them to eat anymore but each other? Now even the fucking
idea last time around they took out the dinosaurs and then they had to have a bit of a kip because they'd eaten all the food.
Yeah. Well, people say with nature and balance, like it too much of anything, too many of one species, but a species that's dominating the fucking planet, like they'll eventually go extinct from starvation.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe that this was their last proper movie.
What was the name of that guy that you mentioned, Al? That I said that it kind of makes sense because I thought it was a Norwegian company.
Oh, Hoyt Yeatman.
Hoyt
Yeatman. Yeatman. Right.
Hoyt.
Oh, there's one more film after this, Kangaroo Jack.
Oh my God!
I remember Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
Look at that, it flares out.
Look at these dank little pits as well that they're crawling into.
Yeah. Man, that's a real shame because their CGI work is top notch.
What a great shame. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should imagine that the team probably went on to people like Weta and ILM.
Yeah, so it wasn't rushed CGI. At least I don't think it was rushed because
I don't think it was.
Taken a lot of time into sort of render every single little detail.
I think you're right, mate, and it's exactly what Blue Collar was saying actually about the detail of the, just before you see them breathe fire, you see that little bit of slavering of the different chemicals sort of drooling out of their mouths. There
was actually an article about that, and they said they based it upon bombardier beetles that use two different
Shit.
elements to create a corrosive spray.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
Oh, that's research for you.
That is a fucking awesome detail.
That's
Also, yeah, but staying for hour and a half. If I'm saying Gary, you can say Chris. That's okay.
All right. Okay.
I mean, they obviously wanted to set out to do a really cool sort of like dragon movie. That's a big dumb actioner, but at the same time, it's there's some thought put into it.
It's got something more than that to it. This film, it really has. It's not. It doesn't feel dumb.
Yeah.
Well, and so what? Like, how do you fucking kill this thing? He's like, there is a way to kill it. So we have these C4 magnesium tip arrows. The problem is getting that fucking close to son of a bitch. Like, because so far they've proven like, what are you gonna do? Snipe it? A tank at this point? Nothing can fucking stop this thing. You got it's the Jaws effect. You got one shot to son of a bitch. That's it.
There you go. There's some flashback memories.
Yeah. But yeah, the music too. It's just He's gonna flashback of like, I've been here before. We were there.
Oh, I jumped ahead of you guys again. Oh, I have a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. There's obviously some kind of lag or something.
I'm at 125.35, so 125.
Yeah, I'm at 125.45. So.
Okay. Yeah.
You can also make the argument this is about Christian Bale's character sort of conquering his fear as well, because he's been hardened from his fear for a long time.
This is exactly. Yeah.
No, I mean it's like if we had different like panel where we did like like a EFAP style thing. It's not. I mean, we could spend like a good 3 hours on this film. They're just said this film has got a lot more layers than just being a dumb action film.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. I'm so glad that we I'm so glad that your boy chose this, because man, this has been a treat. This has been an absolute treat watching this again.
It really is. I mean, last time I watched this was in a hotel room with the wife on our honeymoon, because there was fuck all else on. But it does remind you that there's some films that you just don't realize how good they are until you watch them.
Hang on a minute. So on your honeymoon, you were watching movies.
I'm not going to go too much detail,
but you're talking about afterwards. You were watching movies. After
this is the in between. This is the recovery movie.
I'll let you decide that. You got to take a breather now and then. Okay.
At least he was watching this. He wasn't watching some like rom-com, some shit. He watched this movie.
I don't know. I'm a little bit more worried that Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale is what keeps him going. I'm like, oh,
have you seen McConaughey with his shirt off? Can you blame him? Shit.
Oh yeah, just a guy like me can't really argue with that.
I've genuinely, I've not seen this film since it came out. I think it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me, but I'm amazed at how well this stands up. I really am. I think because we
this one day, I am. I'm gonna have to. It's just jotting down and editing, but the fucking laptop's been playing havoc at the moment with the editing. Yeah. It just keeps fucking freezing, and it is getting infuriating. It really is. And I don't even know if I might have to switch to another editing suite, because for some reason I can't transfer it onto this laptop, which I use for streaming. That's why I've had to still use the previous laptop for doing video editing.
Also, look at Van Zandt. Look at man sharing his alcohol. You fucking legend. Like, he's not greedy, man. Come on. Now, so Ned was watching a documentary to learn how to make honeymoon love. He wanted every time doing sex, he sets the house on fire.
Well, this is actually where he got his penchant for setting things on fire. Clearly.
Yeah. And
in your next roast, you've got to use some pictures from some scenes from this film.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire.
That son of a bitch. We're gonna kill him. I think my only criticism with this film is the upcoming scene with McConaughey, because like, you just love Van Zandt, but like the way he goes out, I felt was kind of I guess you can unpack as he's desperate, stupid, but like he's so smart that it felt stupid the way he goes out. Like,
yeah, he's willing to sacrifice himself for the greater good.
Yeah,
for the greater good.
Yeah, we're definitely here's Christian Bale versus the Alpha. Even right there too, he's just grunting. He's like, He sounds so fucking so like animalistic, man. Yeah, their crossbows ready. The arrows, no, not the arrows. It's out there. Yeah, just man, just it's yeah. The whole set designs are just they're so gritty and just raw, man. It's like this looks like fucking Terminator Salvation. Yeah, we see another close up too of Van Zant's his tattoos, man. Come on, McConaughey, you can do it. We're gonna have a window, Alex. Oh, again, the score too. The score's got that ramp up like violins too. Dun, 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 dun. Are you ready? Hey, Rick. Hey. Yeah, that's how big and powerful it is. Yep.
Oh yeah, he's ready to fucking go out like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Getting a nice shot right there at the fucking dragon. He says too, "Come on, big boy." I just, I just missed him, man. Fuck. Here comes the axe. Great. It's still visually badass looking though. Like, oh, look at that shit. Just that the way he goes out, like, got him. Yeah, I guess you can take it as he just like at that point, he's just no fucks given. He shot him, he missed him. He's got nothing left to lose, and just like the whole like just one last stand against this thing. I can't kill it, but fuck it. Like, and next, she's too hot, and no nude scene was needed. Done right, I'd say. Shit, you can see even fucking say what was the Van Zant's almost like Quinn. Quinn went out, and we got friggin' Alex is like shit, that was Richard Dreyfuss's character's name. Hooper. Then fucking so Quinn's Brody. Man, nice score. Dun, 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 dun.
God, this is good.
Yeah. I mean, they do that. He shot him with 2 sniper bullets and just pissed him off. Yeah, I do like to seeing the dragon's POV too, the dragon vision.
Yeah.
So tense. Yeah, I guess it helps too with even seeing the dragons during the daytime. It does make it look cheap, probably because the ruins in the background, like the whole. It's like even though it's daytime out, it's like that gritty daytime. It's not like good lighting effects. It's very very damp and dark.
Yeah, very mundane weather.
Yeah, it's just the whole lighting effects with the dragon because the technically says during the day, man. But like the clouds, even the skies are fucking gray, man. Just so. Nick shirt lots. Yo, definitely, Rick. I'm gonna tell Nick about this.
But it's almost, it was quite an exhausting film to watch because there's a relentlessness about it. You know, and when the characters are sort of very, very bedraggled now and exhausted, and you feel that exhaustion. I think.
Yeah, that's lovely. Compositing for this time.
My God, that's lovely. That.
Yeah, I mean, that shot right there. Obviously, you can tell Christian Bale. He's looking at like a digital screen, but just still, but considering.
Yeah, but then you need to remember it's 24 years ago, and you're just like, there are films that don't do it this well now.
Yep. Yeah. I said, I mean, these shots. I mean, these right there, I would say didn't age, but they didn't age bad. But just you can tell it's a product of its time in a sense.
Like the bit earlier where Matthew McConaughey jumps off of the thing. It looks a little bit fake, but I mean. Then you remember how old it is, and it's like, well, yeah, fair enough. And it didn't have a bonkers budget for the time.
Yeah, got him.
But it's but as I think all of you have said about the the way that this stacks up against, the CG of this stacks up against the CG of now, it really is incomparable. This is on a completely different level to what we get to see. We get to see a very, very crisp style of CG, but they're not rendered particularly well. They're rushed. There are missing pieces. Now, the amount of movies now that have entire sections that are missing of CG, that are devoid of CG, then pieces of transparent, or there's it's weird. It's weird how they pass these movies now. But that's a good movie. This is a good movie.
I like the look on Bale's face after he kills the dragon. It's like, have I really taken this bastard down? Is it over?
So, I guess Ireland, nice watch. I guess Ireland is totally awful.
Yeah, that's
good.
Typical British. That is typical British summer there at its best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not snow. That's just white beaches.
Yeah, and that's all the asbestos that's washed up.
Yeah. Well, if the Tin Man and Dorothy and the Lion and that's it, then.
Well, that's it, Rick. Sam, no, I'll take my son today to go see this in theaters. It just shows what's like how we covered. I mean, I don't know anybody from everyone from uninspired viewers to Luke, me, Gary Niet, fuck the Carl Urban Dread that bombed at the box office, man. And to this day, I don't know anybody who doesn't like Dread. But boy, it's just such a shame.
Another film where the effects are absolutely sensational. To this day, I've still not ever seen 3D slow motion effects quite like that. Yeah, absolutely astonishing.
And, scary part, Dread came out, and that was 2012. This 2002, but still, in Dread just did not turn a profit, man. Like
I just can't get my head around that. I absolutely cannot. I mean, I shot the stuff in the UK stuff, but I can't understand why that didn't really turn over a fantastic profit. I can't.
Yeah, you're right. Next, film's probably like a 2.5 out of 10. This shitty ass film.
Yeah, I agree. The panel is a 3 out of 10, but the film's at least an 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less. Nick.
Shot. Yeah, boys. As we said, man, this film I think it's 2002. This 2002, this film should not look as good as it does. Simple as that. And it's a simple premise. Yes, it's just dragons came with that humanity. And even right there, right? Okay, they did kill the alpha male, but still the female dragons, they're still around. It's still going to be another good decade before they start dying out because the premise is like they can't reproduce, but they're still there. It's like, okay, I mean, humanity hasn't won the war in a sense. Like, we killed the main dragon, but it's not like they're not going nowhere. Shit, we still got plenty of fucking female dragons flying around terrorizing the human race. I mean, but it's unfortunately said the box office was just like 58 million, and so I'll check it again. Rate of Fire budget box office. Yeah, it's
just looking at what else came out in 2002. You got 28 Days Later. Harry Potter was obviously in full flow at that point.
Yeah, I think it was Two Towers. Two Towers came out in 2000.
Yeah, that would have been right at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's unfortunately said to me, 60 million, 82 worldwide. Unfortunately, it's just
Blade 2.
And it was supposed to be out a year earlier, but because of the 9/11 thing, it got delayed.
Wow, Equilibrium came out that year as well.
That was a good film.
I enjoyed that film a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I still even right here from this is from Screen Hub, February 5th, 2025. Reign of Fire is a surprisingly underrated film, and it is. I mean, I don't know anybody, at least since I've been on YouTube or talking to friends the past 20 years. It's just one of the films where not a lot of people watched it, but I just don't know anybody who doesn't like this film. I mean,
it's number 70 on.
Just curious, not that matters, but
on IMDb's films of 2022, got a 39 Metascore. It's terrible.
Cookies. I mean, let's say popcorn. I mean, really, 49% from fans. I mean, I don't know.
Holy shit! Something else that came out in 2002, The Smashing Machine. the original version.
Oh,
the
shit, wow.
Dwayne Johnson version's a remake. I had no idea.
Me neither. Wow. Yeah, Rick, I'm fine with that. Honestly, yeah, I mean, it's probably 8. I mean, an 8 out of 10 film. I'm fine with that. I mean, no one's gonna call us a 10 out of 10, but the amount of layers it has. But just the biggest thing was it's just an action film, but it's a horror film. But it's just for me, it's just been the fucking effect, the set designs and CGI for 2002. The budget, as we said, was 60 million. This nowhere near looks like a fucking film that cost 60 million.
Yeah, I'd give this a solid 8. I think there's a lot of that really works about it. I think there's very little that doesn't work about it.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Maybe a little bit light on the character development, I guess, but I think other than that, it's really quite good.
I mean, I think sometimes the AI is not always right, but like it says right there, it's rated for a good film. Whether it's considered good, movie is subjective, but many viewers praise its originality, striking visuals, strong performances by Bale and Matthew McConaughey. Critics more divided, but it's often called a hidden gem. And yeah, I mean, especially
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, McConaughey, as we said before, McConaughey, name another fucking film McConaughey did like this. I mean,
unfortunately, one of the problems I think is that if you showed this film to like a Gen Z audience, they'd find it extremely problematic. Why are the men running around doing everything? Why isn't anybody talking about their feelings? Why aren't the women role and stuff?
Yeah.
But at the same time, from a technical perspective, I think there's a whole new audience that could appreciate this film.
Yeah. I agree.
Going to what Chris and Carl just mentioned about men talking about the things, I think we kind of got that already with Ren of Fire, but it was done subtly in a way that men do. I mean, it wasn't Matthew McConaughey, spelling out his feelings. No, he was saying something. It was
yes,
it was kind of like subtext maybe in a way.
Yeah.
Almost like it was
it was all in what he wasn't saying.
Yeah, exactly. Subtext, as you say, it was implicit, not explicit, and unfortunately, a lot of people don't.
That's exactly it, isn't it? Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Yeah, and so Sahara was 2005. Yeah, it's nothing. Just critics and fans. It didn't do well, but I just said 2 hour 4-minute film. I think Sahara is it's a fun action film. It just I really enjoy Sahara. So
yeah. I mean, it's watching this again. I mean, most of the moments where I was silent, I was really quite sort of pumped up watching it. I was really enjoying it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's why Sahara fucked up, man. Look, the budget for Sahara was like 130 million. It only did like 120 million at the box office.
Yeah.
Ouch. Which is fun. But I mean, no, but you guys
had a very series of books, and it's a shame it never became a little bit of a franchise itself, like Indiana Jones or James Bond.
Yeah,
I think maybe they picked the wrong book to kick off with. But I think they should have really sort of began at the beginning of the books. I think this is about 7 or 8, isn't it, in the series?
Well, it could have been a copyright. I don't know, because I mean, look at the James Bond books; they're waiting to know them because there was a lot of rights used.
Oh, definitely next. That's said from my friends like so Nick doing his Masculine Mondays to Niet. So even I'm not sure if Drink or if Will ever reviewed this Ring of Fire, but definitely the more people I talk to, I want to see more people. Especially it's been 20. I mean, it's 23.
It was
years.
Absolutely panned by critics. That might be another reason why it didn't do well.
Yeah, and what the fuck?
I mean, they really had something out for this film.
Yeah.
It's got very bad reviews by critics. I mean, not that critics really mean much, but maybe people back in 2002 put more stock in what the critics were saying. And
thankfully, people seem to like it. I mean, ordinary people, but and again, it's like it doesn't always matter, is it? Sometimes if you don't get the right praise or the right numbers, it's not going to do well.
Yeah, so we'll figure out next week film. I just want to ask you guys because I know Predator Badlands is still out there, but I've heard usual mixed things about the Edgar Wright Running Man. You guys have any hopes, aspirations, any kind of opinions about the new Running Man? Because I'm hearing
fingers are crossed, but because it's Edgar Wright.
Yeah,
and that's really it.
Yeah, that is it for me. The problem I have is that this film looks like it's going to be much closer to the book.
Yeah,
and the book is fucking boring. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah,
the book is really boring in places.
I mean, this is 2 hours and 13 minutes. I mean, it's in the cast. Of course, you have Glenn Powell. But
I have my concerns. I've seen Jeremy John's review.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple of printed reviews, and they all seem to say the same thing. That unfortunately, it's not very good.
Yeah,
which is a real shame. A real shame.
Yeah,
because I
still want to see it just to find out for myself.
Because I like Glenn Howell. He's a very charismatic guy.
Mm,
Even if
very
it's
much
not
so.
crap,
Yeah.
he's going to make it worth watching. I
Yeah.
guarantee you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know it's a critic. I'll just put your Predator Aliens video. Mine's recorded. Just got to put mine out, and yeah, Predator Aliens. I'm just, it's like
I think I think my review is very close to the 1,000 view mark.
Nice.
Nice one.
Wow.
Doing all right.
Just when YouTube is fucking about with people's views as well.
The like ratio is not very good. I can tell you.
Of course, yeah.
Quite a few people
likes this
seem
guy,
to
right?
really love that film.
Let's see. Critical.
Yeah, it's not perfect. It just happens to be a pretty good adaptation, like a lot of other adaptations.
Load. It's weird. What does this shit say? It's like I gotta go through the whole fucking. Whenever you type someone's name in now, you have to look at their fucking through this stuff right here.
Just type in Critical the Crow. It's the easiest one.
Really? Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
is.
like, you got to type in something else as well just to make your fucking video stand out.
Okay, scroll down. Scroll down.
Drink
Keep
pops up,
going,
just-
and I'll shout real soon.
This jerking
The fucking
drinker.
Critical Drink
Yeah.
is stealing all my fucking thunder. There it is. There's me. Like, that'll get you to my channel.
So,
Sorry,
There's my review.
critical. What did you say?
Nice.
Critical who is stealing
Yeah,
thunder?
that-
Who is that bloke?
that fucking nobody. God damn it.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
So yeah, you're 999. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah,
So-
getting there, man.
So
I think it's
course,
about 70% like ratio.
and she's doing good as well because I was
It was-
promoting.
oh, that's a
Ryan's.
great video. I
We're gonna
watched it
fucking
today.
Vex.
It's good.
Vex has got. You look at her thumbnail too.
Yeah, she's better. She's better than I am. She's
Yeah. Vex did
interestingly enough. Hang
34
on.
minutes.
That
Yep.
have you been when you've been putting videos up recently? Have you been getting A/B tests as monetized YouTubers and all that?
I haven't noticed. I just upload my
Because
stuff. So.
Vex has got 2 different titles for her video. The other one
Really?
is
Huh.
Put It to Badlands is bad Disney fan fiction or something.
Hmm.
So what you can do is
Uh-huh.
when you post a video, you can choose 1 or 2 titles to see which one gets more traction.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
it's a very good video. Vex's video
Yeah.
is a lot better than mine.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
definitely.
that.
Vex. I mean, Vex knows I wouldn't be stealing her stuff, but I'll just tell people, anybody watching the replays, just go watch Vex video right here. It's fucking great because Vex is
Mhm.
Vex.
It is great.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys will figure out what we're doing for next week, but because November's a funny month. Definitely, if you guys are available, Thanksgiving, Planes Trains is a given. But we said we always got plenty of stuff to watch for November and in Christmas. We'll see what we're doing for Christmas.
For sure. I mean, didn't you say you want to do Planes and Trains for Thanksgiving? So
Oh yeah, I mean, again, if you guys are, if you
we
guys
gotta
are
watch
available,
Definitely,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, so next week, we still got plenty of films for next week. We'll figure it out, and yeah, hopefully, as I said, the intro is 5 minutes, guys, but I'll probably hit the intro. Hopefully, it doesn't fuck up. And
I mean, it's just brilliant. You was getting to the inside man, right?
Yeah,
and then,
that's-
he cut
that-
out, and then he
that's
turns up. I was like, wow.
I feel like as soon as he entered my StreamYard, he did it on purpose somehow. It's like,
It's like Neo from the Matrix. You can just fucking control it all. You know?
yeah. and hopefully,
Alright.
hopefully my stream. Well, I made sure that I didn't show any gun violence in this intro, YouTube. So, it's like,
Yeah.
man, I mean, I'm happy though. So V for Vendetta, we had fun with that, guys, but it's back. So YouTube actually sent me I should show my emails, but it's YouTube just said, "Hey, we're sorry, we messed up." And I'm like, yeah, that's becoming the problem with this AI stuff, guys. We're having AI, like you guys are AI flagging stuff, and I'm like, I'm showing you footage from a film. It's no one. You don't see me on screen holding weapons, but and yeah, the AI stuff. It's like it's here. It's the future, boys. Like, oh, God. So yeah, so I'll do the intro and ask you guys off afterwards which you want to watch for next week, and we'll figure it out. So
Yeah.
Nice one.
Great stuff.
I'm
Thanks,
gonna
mate.
go pee for a second. I'll show you guys. Hopefully the intro doesn't fuck up, and then we'll press end stream. All right. Here, try this
Yeah.
out.
Get your spectral sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good.
Let's fucking go. To everybody joining, just grab a drink, cause we guarantee the show's gonna stink. But we're happy you joined this nightmare. You came for this shit, so pull up a chair. Before we light this dumpster fire, fueled by failure and desire, let's show these losers sad and tired, washed up freaks that no one hired. just sit back and relax. Hell yeah! Blue collar's back with a whiskey grin, a hopeless loser that can never win. Drinks all night until his tears run dry. Wakes up alone and still wonders why. He's such a loser. Here comes Tupenza, who's baked as hell. He rambles too much with nothing to tell. Raid in his fridge, then fades away. Somehow he sleeps the entire day. He's truly retarded. We got Critic L, the voice of gloom. He talks like death just left the room. His words can make the air so dry. Listening to him, you'll wanna die. Get to the point. Now here's Proctor, digital fiend, the grossest man you've ever seen. His search history will make you sick. He's a real creep that's falling thick. He's fucking gross. This sick bastard truly scares us all. He cackles when he sees a bum crawl. Seeing things burn makes him feel alive. Loving it when the filth doesn't survive. He's a real sick fuck. Finally, this inside man is a mysterious prick. He's a background loser who thinks he's slick. Been in 100 films and no one cares. Like Hollywood, herpes he spreads everywhere.
So yeah, fucked up again, dude. I'll have to fix it. We'll get it next week, guys. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not. I have no idea what's happening. Why you, bro? Before you, man. All right, I'll figure it out next week. Anyway. See you